right, let's talk about pen in hand. What is it, and why is it such an effective technique when students are working independently? Pen in hand basically means that when you're moving around the room, monitoring student progress during work time, that you're always carrying something to write with. Usually, we're talking about a pen or marker, as well as a clipboard with your class roster on it. As you follow your monitoring pathway, you're looking at student work, you're giving quick, quiet feedback right there by marking on their page. And the feedback is simple, it's just a quick mark. We're going to use one of three symbols to let them know where they stand. So, for example, a check means the student has it correct. A circle means they're close, but something's missing, so they need to go back and make a correction. And a minus sign means the response is incorrect, so they need to give it another shot. Now, you can use any symbol you want. If you want to use a star instead of a check, or a tilde, which is that little squiggly thing next to the number one key on your keyboard, or some other symbol, feel free to use what you want. You just need to make sure that your students are aware what each symbol means. Remember, we're not writing explanations, we're not having long conversations, and we're not putting anybody on the spot. We're just giving students a clear signal about where they are, so they can make corrections if necessary. Now, you want to have your roster with you as you go so you can mark which of the three levels each student is at. Now, this technique works for a couple of reasons. So, first, you're going to get immediate feedback to the students. Students don't have to wait to find out if they're on the right track. Boom, they see it right away and they can fix it while the thinking is still fresh in their minds. Second, it keeps things calm and low key. You're not calling students out. You're not announcing their mistakes. You're not turning that feedback into a confrontation. Most of the time, as the student sees the mark, they'll nod, they'll keep working, which is exactly what you want. Also, you're going to be collecting some really useful information about the students and the class. So with those notes on your clipboard, you can see not only each individual student's level of understanding, but you can see what's happening across the class. You can tell if most students are good to go, if a bunch of them are stuck at some point. That's kind of your cue to pause, step back, reteach something which you can do right away. Now, keep in mind, this technique only works if you keep moving. If you're moving through your monitoring pathway and you stop and you spend too much time with one of the students, you're going to potentially miss when someone needs some extra help. And you're not going to get the benefit of seeing where the entire class is as far as understanding what's going on. Now, if you do encounter a student who needs some additional one-on-one guidance, uh, you want to give them some quick encouragement to give it another shot, or you can briefly point them in the right direction if it doesn't take too much time. But there's nothing wrong with saying, okay, give this another shot. I'll be back around in a few minutes and we'll work on getting the issue resolved. When you use this consistently, pen in hand gives students quick feedback and it gives you real time data, all without interrupting the flow of the lesson, the assignment, or whatever it is that they're doing. So that is pen in hand.